Hello everyone, welcome to the Daily Mystic. This is for Thursday, the 27th of December. Thank you angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for your presence here to allow everyone to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for being present here, and you're always welcome. And your information is very much appreciated. This is a daily energy reading. This is not a horoscope reading. This is for everyone and for all energy. And this blessing has covered all 6 decks, so I won't waste a bunch of time blessing each one. So we're going to lay 3 cards down. I'm going to do the word of the day first today. Everybody's getting back in the groove, going back to work. I'm sure kids are still out of school, but it is what it is, and we do the best we can. Very exhausted. That's the underlying energy. My mother used to say, and this is so true, after 3 days, company is like fish. It begins to stink. So, oh, it's just what it is. Believe is the word of the day. I believe that each check I write brings money back to me tenfold. Now let me explain that, because I didn't get that for the longest time. I've said it and I believed and all of that, but I didn't really get it. So what I would like to offer you is, Spirit gave me a little bit of a divine guidance regarding that. And for some reason my camera is all wackadoo here. There we go. Don't know what happened there. Sorry. I found myself having trouble paying. Now, look, I can go shopping and spend money. No problem. Not even think about it. But when I had to pay my bills, that's when things kind of drove home, right? So, Spirit said, it's like your children. You send it off into the great wild world, and it always comes home, and sometimes it brings friends. So if you think of it in that way and send it out with the intention that it's going to return plus bring more back, then that's the more of the thought process of this card. So if that helps anyone, I hope it did. It helped me. That was the anxiety I would have, is because, you know, at the end of the month or the middle of the month, whatever your bill cycle is, you spend your whole paycheck on all the monthly bills, and that's a lot of money. The car note, house note, and all the bills. And right now it's Christmas time, so everybody's in that place of feeling the pinch a little bit, okay? So there's your way to get out of it, and believing into the positivity of bringing back the money with more than you started with. So we have, these are almost juxtaposed energies. You've got the 4 of Swords, which is exhaustion and feeling, you know, in the place of recovery. And some of us are, because of having to do all this stuff for the holidays. And then we have the King of Swords, which is that Archangel Michael energy, which is a protection energy. It's also an obstacle remover, and very much the very strong-minded energy. So let's see. So this would be the restored version of this fella. Let's see what the cards have to say. We've got the 6 of Swords with the Emperor clarifying, the 8 of Swords with the Judgment card, which is the blast from the past, the Archangel Gabriel clarifying, and a good old Fool card with the Ace of Cups clarifying. So this reading is talking about moving forward from where you are now, in whatever plans you've made, whatever things you've got brewing. Some of you have some ideas that you've been working on for a little while, and they are divine. They are inspired ideas. So this is allowing you to move forward with those and be guided by your higher self. And the universe, you see this beautiful orb, looks just like that moon that's behind her head. The universe is saying, I'm right here. I got your back. I'm with you. You are being divinely guided for sure. Okay? This is the Emperor. So he is the masculine energy of the universe, or the God force. Okay? So this would be the depiction of God. Now, we're caught up in some over-analysis here. This is called the over-analysis paralysis card. And I say that because it's like these are just spinning around you, okay? And even though she can reach the swords, she's having a hard time doing it because she can't decide one thing over the other. If you'll just pick a sword, the rest will drop and the spinning will stop, and then you can make clear choices without feeling so overwhelmed. If you need to switch after you make the first choice, that's perfectly fine, but you have to reach for something in order to get the motion to stop. Now, this is a blast from the past. This is a resurrection of something, which may have what's caused you to go into this tailspin. That is bringing around something for a second chance or a second look. It can also be a person, place, or thing coming back around. So sometimes in life, if we don't get that message or that lesson the first go around, it comes back around, and we get a second opportunity at it. It may not be the exact same person or the exact same thing, but the scenario will be very much alike. So here's the Fool, and the Fool is an ending and a new beginning all at the same time, which is the preferred method, actually. If you had a new beginning without the ending of the old thing, then you'd be trying to do both, and that would be very disruptive. So he wouldn't be able to do all the things he's doing here. He'd fall. The way this is balanced precariously, and he has got all of these things in play up here, he can't be pushed or nudged or he'll wobble and drop something. So this is the example it's giving you of you will not be disturbed as you pass from one thing to the next. And to guarantee this new beginning is very gracious and wonderful. The universe is giving you the Holy Grail, which is the elixir of life. This is a loving, wonderful energy. It's about intuition, harmony, peace, higher self energy, okay? And it's a blessing from the universe. So the universe is sort of giving you the toast of the new beginning, right? That's amazing and a blessing. So then you've got the restoration here, showing the full restoration. So that's giving me the idea that if some of you have gone through a loss recently, you are going to feel the restoration, especially if it's financial, and it will happen quickly. So we're coming into the new year here, so many of you will experience some kind of windfall or some kind of return of whatever was taken or lost, which is a humongous, wonderful thing. And it looks like you're going to have your choice of what, how it comes in, whether you realize it or not. These are the Ancient Wisdom Oracle cards. Taking this card. Choice. There you go. It's confirming what I just said. You are given your choice as to how you want to redo something, or how you want to begin something. How it's restored to you. So that was a direct confirmation. Guides, you are good. This is the Angel Answers cards, and we'll see what the angels have to say. As I have mentioned previously, these cards were very difficult, so you have to let go and let God here. That's what this is saying. Let go as to how it will happen and allow yourself to be moved. These cards are very frustrating when you're first trying to bond with them. All of the cards you see here I have bonded with, and that means that I have spent a lot of time and energy developing my relationship with those cards. That means they've slept under my pillows. I've taken them and held them during meditation. And these cards by far were iffy at best. I did not know if I was going to get them to respond correctly to me. So finally. So if any of you have these and you're trying to work with them, just know they take forever and they're kind of persnickety. Okay. Now, of course, I do not have my little cheater glasses. Oh, I do. I have my spare cheaters. I learned my lesson from the last time. This white writing for some reason on the background does not allow me to see very well. So I have to bust out with my fancy little purse cheaters. Jewel. These are the guardian angel cards. Every event in life presents us with a new opportunity to experience an ever greater love. Sorry, I have the stutters. Let's start again. Every event in life presents us with a new opportunity to experience ever greater love. There is a jewel to be found within every teardrop. Trust. We, your angels, are guiding the current events, and this is a time in which you and those close to you will emerge strengthened by the ever greater bonds of love. Trust. Again, now first it was trust with a period, now it's trust with an exclamation point. There is nothing to fear. There is only love. So, I think that speaks volumes to many of us. We've always got to know that no matter what's going on, something will come back around to help us either heal or repair whatever's been broken, and move forward with lessons learned. And that's what's happening here with the Six of Swords, and the universe is saying, I'm right here with you. So there's also the blessing for the new beginning starting here. So I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. I send you many blessings and love, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Namaste.